Hello friends, thanks for taking a moment to watch this video. Maybe you've been on social media recently and you've seen a variety of coronavirus videos. Well, this is ours as First Christian Church. Today we spent some time on a Zoom video call with the local health department, and they asked local churches and communities of faith to lead by example and to help them in this process. In doing so, their request was to stop gathering publicly as a local church. Now, this is a surprise to many of you, but it does not mean we stop being the church. The church is so much more than just a building or a gathering of people, but it is the very presence of God being lived out in each and every one of us for His glory and His purpose. But we've decided that as a church, the most loving thing that we can do right now is to think about those who may be more susceptible to the virus and to stop the spreading of this virus by not gathering together, at least physically. We're going to begin to move everything to more of an online format, church online. Now, many of you may already watch us by Facebook Live, but we're going to begin to plan other ministries as well that we will be able to connect, whether it's through email, whether it's through text, whether it's through social media formats, to continue to keep our communication and engagement together. But specifically, our weekend worship services will be online and available specifically through Facebook Live or through a YouTube channel where you can begin to gather as a family or with some friends for worship. Now, a couple things we need to do in preparation for that. As you go out to get whatever groceries you may need, we would encourage you to maybe buy some grape juice and some crackers, because in our worship time together, we will take communion, and we'll want you to be prepared that you can eat the bread and drink the juice and gather in communion with us, even though we're online. We're also going to communicate some other ways that you can be a part of our service, whether it's through singing with us, whether it's through the message, whether it's through the giving of your time, talent, or treasure. We will give you opportunities in which you will be able to still partner with us so that we can advance the mission of the church. Now, specifically, I hope you join us this Sunday, because we're in a series called Go Be the Church, right? Where you live, work, and play. And while we may not be gathering as a large group, whether it's in Urbana or Champaign, what we will be doing is gathering as a household. And we will be challenged on how we can care for our neighbor and love those around us. Friends, just because we're gathered separately doesn't mean that the church stops living. We all have neighbors that may be susceptible, that we should check up on, that we should care for, that we should be mindful of. We all have people who may have resources that they need, whether it be help with childcare, whether it be toilet paper, because no one seems to be able to find any on any shelves right now, whether it be a meal. We need to be the church. See, when we lead with love, it's more than just reaching people far from God. It's about living out the way Jesus would love people, no matter the circumstance. And so I want to encourage you to check your email, if you will. I will be sending out an email and some different information about how we will begin to move forward in this new reality. That for the foreseeable future, we do not know when we will gather again as a local body face to face in Champaign or Urbana. But when the day comes, and it will, that this pandemic is over, the testimony that we want to be found giving is that as a church, it was not about the building that we were found in, but it was the posture of service and care and love for the people around us. Friends, let's be safe, let's be smart, let's wash our hands, and let's be reminded that the reality is for us, the Champaign-Urbana region is a unique community, both with local and global influence. And because of that, we should steward our lives differently, and we should prepare our lives differently, not only for what might be, but what can be in the days to come.